Oh, I'm no, sorry, ants. I'm no scientist or expert, so I don't claim to be. I don't research and study things, don't dissect things and break them down into the minutest detail, and then torture organisms, animals, and then study their brains and what happens to their brains. I'm not a neurobiologist or a physicist or a astrophysicist or any of those professions. I dropped out of school. I wanted to teach history and coach basketball, but when I went back to school after joining the military because of difficulty trying to play basketball and enjoy it because of the aggressiveness, I went to school for about 4 years raising my son and going through some things, and then realized my senior year that it was just too competitive and genocidal, and I didn't know how to exist in such a system. So I just stepped back from the system, hoping someday it would change. I didn't know I was going to have to be the main person that was responsible for it until they ended up moving my family to Sierra Vista, Arizona, just outside of Fort Huachuca, and then it all started becoming clear when I got hired at a grocery store and had people coming in and treating me like I was the amazing savant Asperger's monkey boy. Right? It fucking sucked. It was hard because there was, they mind fucked me by the time I was about 4 years old with having a Yvonne DiCarlo, Linda Cristal type, celebrity person end up my wife. And I resisted it, didn't want it. And I married other women, and I was told in prayer through Jesus I was going to marry other women with ties to the military, and there was two, not one, and they're both mulatto. Well, for those who don't understand what mulatto means, meaning, light-skinned mixed black folk with light skin, And interesting, but I don't believe or adhere to or even put any credence in any of the stories that, the reason why the attractive celebrity woman's attracted to me because of what kind of person I am, what a good father I am, and all that stuff. I don't put any credence to that. You don't show up, fuck you. You're just a fucker, and I don't like you. But if you end up living the beauty of the Lord's Prayer because of all my diligent work and faithful love, good for you, but stay the fuck away from me. I don't want to look at your fucking face, right? That's where you get. You get to that point. And it's only natural, and I don't wish anybody any real will. I was sitting there today after burying the dog and saying some prayers over the dog and having to walk over his grave so none of the other animals would dig it up, and chanting, give back to the earth so the earth can give back to others. And then I'm going in and, feeling the relief of no longer having to feel the suffering and the abuse of the dog. And I felt for a long time this is something I dreaded. But I felt, once that happened, there's going to be big changes. I think it's in the way that the scientists can deal with me. I think they're set on some certain kinds of patterns. Like with, having to do this stuff with the global warming at the Paris summits and stuff. So they have to do things to adjust and accommodate to help your environment get better. There's a lot of things they have to do. And they probably, most likely, I'm certain, since my life fulfilled so many documents that are of religious significance and importance. Man, burn it, you darn ants. Sorry. Little stinkers. You can't put your hand up on there. They crawl up all over you like you're the post. That's the only one I got any troubles with. They're not getting to the hummingbird feeder. I wonder why. It's interesting. I'm going to try to keep them at bay from the hummingbird feeder. We'll see what we can do. It's not cool. I don't like them getting in there and getting in the hummingbird feeder. They make it not very tasty for the hummingbirds. They go in there and they die. It's weird. Yeah, hundreds of thousands of them, go into the hummingbird feeders and die in there, going to the sugar. I guess it's like, roach motels and ant traps and shit like that. It freaks you out. You're like, why are they all okay? They remind me of people watching TV or going to college. But there's sugar in there. Oh, sugar walls. Oh, make it stop. But where was I? Oh, okay. Watching the TV. And the vitiligo commercial thing with the skin pigment thing with Morgan Freeman. My best perception, and this is just basically just being off of a guess, but over, years of working certain ways and having to go outside and not having air conditioning and things like that, and grocery stores and stuff, that I think what happens is it's a reaction to people with that kind of pigmentation getting lighter because they're radically changing their environment, and part of radical environmental change that is very different. I don't know if this is a condition that's existed for thousands of years. I can't tell you. I'm not a researcher or a scientist, but it's a distinct possibility that that could be one of the main reactions to why people have that skin condition, which, that then it is their skin, and they just need not to be judged and to be loved for who they are, and not, oh, you've got white spots on your brown skin. It's like, yeah, you're still as beautiful as ever. I ain't in love with your hair, and if it all fell out, I still love you anyway, right? So, and then you had the other commercial with the Lindt chocolatiers and the Perry Como or Dean Martin and all that. It's just a bunch of assholes trying to classic remake the marketing to keep themselves rich and hip and cool and generational. Yes. Assholes always look for new ways to remarket, to make everybody feel included in their fuck because they're the greatest fuckers in the world. They suck. And they gonna get any better? That's up to them. You can't get no better than living the Lord's Prayer and standing up for it. If they want to live the Lord's Prayer and stand up for it, then they can get as good as they need to be. If they can't, that's up to them. Peace.